When analyzing China and America in their correctional systems, we first have to analyze the difference between the two countries. China is a communist country in East Asia, and it's one of the most populated countries in the world. America is a democracy in the Western Hemisphere, and it's another leading country in the world. The history starts out the same. Many people experienced offenders and they had punishments in the beginning of time. In America, most punishments consisted of executions until the Quakers were introduced, the prison system. In China, I also experienced very harsh punishments from leaders who thought it would deter people from other crimes. Their ideologies also differ. America runs on a punishment, rehabilitation, prevention, and restorative justice ideology, and China runs on tough on crime policies and rehabilitation through hard work inside the prisons. The sentencing is mainly the same. They both operate with death penalties, minor offenses with minor consequences, and appeals and trials. Both countries make good use of sanctions such as community service, house arrest, probation, and fines. The only difference is that America runs on restitution and China does not. Custody control is pretty similar. They both have 24-hour control, wardens, superintendents, officers, and jailers. China uses preventive devices and weapons, and their prison locations are remote, distant locations, whereas in America, the prisons can be in the same town as many people live in. In America, the inmate rights consist of religious activities, healthcare, smoking, and educational programs. In China, they have the reform through hard labor, so they have 8 hours of hard work every single day and 2 hours of study time. They are permitted holidays and weekends off, and they must have clinics equipped for inmates' needs. In America's, the males are the rising, more dangerous population that receive harsher sentences and worse treatment. Women are less at risk and less violent, and they have more opportunities for parole. In China, it's the opposite. Females receive harsher punishments, and they have the highest rate of female incarceration in the world. Facilities don't compensate for women's needs, and men also have less rights compared to American inmates, and they have to work no matter what condition, and they undergo cruel punishments. Special category offenders in America have specific institutions they are sent to. Mentally ill go to asylums, developmentally challenged have specific programs, and sex offenders are even treated. In China, mental health is still pushed aside, and there's not adequate treatment. Transgender abuse is occurring because of lack of understanding and respect in the prison system. Also, both countries operate parole boards, parole officers, and each country has requirements to achieve parole. And not every, but most inmates can achieve this. And there's not many differences between their parole either. Thank you.